Welcome to another comic book review. The table is splashed with comics
and beer.
And beer. We have a lot to talk about
Because we will need that one to talk about this G.I. Joe.
Oh my lord. We're going to go ahead now and get right into it because that is actually our first review.
Yeah, and we are drinking, it is a second comer. We've had this before in the podcast a while ago. Ninja vs. Unicorn, Double Indian Pale Ale from Pipeworks Brewing. One of my beautiful babies that I love.
Double.
I love this fucking beer.
Great design.
Pale Ale. Double.
And it has a ninja on it, so I guess that kind of leans into what
No, it has a unicorn on it.
There's a ninja on it too.
It's a ninja versus a unicorn.
You're right.
Yeah. All right, and there's some pretty unicorn ninja versus shit going on in here.
No,
Yeah.
I wish it was a unicorn in there.
G.I. Joe #1 Real American Hero. You actually have to type that in, I've been told.
Yeah.
By my castmates in order to find it.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, it was.
I only bought this issue because we talked about it when it was announced on the pod because it's supposed to connect to the
It's supposed to connect to Transformers.
to the Transformer. G.I.
But we didn't
Joe
see them
universe.
niggas at all.
I mean, there was literally no crossover info whatsoever.
Not a hint. I thought like maybe the bomb would have had something to do with the something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it wakes something up. So if you were gonna read it solely for that, you can skip that. It really doesn't involve that. This is a solid Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
This is like a fever dream. You can't really read this. You can only perceive it because
This comes from the mind of the legendary Larry Hama.
Thanks.
No
Larry.
disrespect.
no
Larry.
disrespect.
This just wasn't for me.
No, like you did. This is exactly for it was for. Whoever is still a G.I. Joe fan.
That's right.
It's for them. Good for you. But like for the average Joe,
You should pat yourself on the back for that one.
I do.
Or the tomatoes.
Yeah.
It was clever and you hate it anyway. But it was exactly that, and it's just not like Heido said, it's not for us. I didn't watch those cartoons, and it's kind of just more and more cemented me as a G.I. Joe hater, or just like this. I don't like this.
I didn't realize how much I did not want a G.I. Joe
Anything.
origin book.
Yeah.
Just put them in the shits. I don't want to know who anybody is. I don't care who anybody is. I'll pick it up along the way. It's G.I. Joe, for God's sake. Just do something.
Just have them show up with other things that I want to look at, like Transformers.
Well, here's the thing. So this does say on the bottom the 301st issue, right? No. So this is the 301st issue of this run. It is the first issue of what they're going to do now in the future, but still feels like we came in the middle of a dilemma that we don't know anything about.
Yeah, like they give you that stuff in the opening. Like that's enough, right?
They could have given us Hickman pages for this shit.
Yeah, they could have.
This is a Hickman page. A Hickman page.
Not for this crowd. Because let me tell you, boy,
you're
this is a
right.
time capsule right
The
here.
thing is, the Hitman pages were interesting because it was X-Men. If you had just regular old soldier shit, like army stuff in between these pages.
I mean, there is a lot of stuff that I can see myself liking in a G.I. Joe.
okay.
Same.
Big muscles, big
Explosions, cool
Secret layers.
This is
big guns.
This has everything. This is Predator. I mean, this is everything the Predator gave you, everything that you love out of the Predator.
Without the seasoning. They just with a big ice cream scoop of mayo in the middle of it.
There was just way
Still
too many
not a horror
characters.
movie,
There are way too many characters that they're trying
okay
to
to be wrong.
reintroduce.
Yeah, you're right. You can be wrong, Clarence.
There are too many characters
God,
that they're
so
trying
fucking
to
rude.
introduce.
Talking over my man in his house. Fucking crazy. What's wrong with these niggas?
Shut up.
But the way that they introduce these characters is like it's just a drive-by. It is literally like a picture on the side of a school bus that you drive at 80 miles an hour, and they expect you to remember what you saw.
You got to read it through an alleyway too.
The only thing I cared about was there's a fucking cobra that's made from the genes of
Genghis Khan.
Genghis
Serpinator Khan.
Serpinator Khan, and it was like, okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And for some reason,
And that was it.
They genetically re-gave us him because they loved his military prowess, and for some reason that's led him to just make a bomb that just like
His first act is to
Bomb everybody.
infect half his staff
All
with a
this.
bomb that
Yeah.
was easily he could have stopped at any time.
Yeah.
Again,
The slowest countdown ever.
of all time.
We spent longer talking about this comic than the actual comic takes place in.
Yeah, no, there was no reason for some of the shit that they did. Cobra Commander escapes, murders somebody, goes back to the island, sees an explosion, turns around and goes back the way he came from. There's no point in that.
Like he didn't know what was about to happen.
They said it. They said, "Hey, there's about some bioweapons about to detonate. Get out of my way, bitch!" And then he goes back there. Oh shit, it's a bomb.
No, they were lying. They were lying.
Yeah.
He said, "Not my Cobra commanders.
Oh.
not my people. They don't have no bio." Oh shit.
Oh shit, my Cobra commanders.
They waited till the last second to get rid of all the heavy stuff from the plane that's being brought down. There's a lot of just
This is
stepping on each other's toes.
yeah.
If this is coming back with Transformers in mind, this is gonna be wild when they put the Autobots in here, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is. Oh yeah, go on.
Here's the thing, though, that there, like we mentioned, there's no touch of Transformers or anything else.
Not even a little bit. It's like
And I was kind of waiting for it because I don't know if you guys read Transformers 2, but Duke is in Transformers 2.
oh.
Shit.
He's in like very kind of lightly brush off, but they do zoom in on his name tag.
Okay.
After a Starscream takes out a couple airplanes, you see the single pilot dropping down, and they zoom in and it says Duke. That's the only entrance that they gave it to G.I. Joe through there.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe we might see something, but we didn't even see Duke on here. We did see advertisement for the Duke comic. So maybe that's where they're going to tie in. Maybe this is still loose ends. I don't know where they're going with this. I don't know whether it would make a big deal of a first issue when you're coming into the middle of a problem that hasn't even been solved yet.
Yeah.
You murdered somebody that obviously played some important role in the build up to this issue.
Okay.
And I'm supposed to care?
I'll tell you what I learned. Oh, go. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just want to touch on that. They did have a character died, maybe important, but he wasn't important enough to put in the back of the fucking page with all the other fucking characters, like their names and stuff.
True.
Yeah,
But he was important enough to give a splash page
That's
while
true,
he's getting
right?
carried away.
Like, oh my
Right.
god, wait.
It was just so odd. The only thing I learned about Duke from this issue is that he's called either the first shirt or a top. And I gotta be honest with you guys.
Duke, of course, Duke would be a top. He's the commander.
He is
Top
the
Duke.
top. Some of these like little titles that they gave themselves in the 80s or 90s or whatever, y'all can keep some of that.
Look
Yeah, we
at
need to.
how the
Nah.
world changes.
I'm not calling him a top. That's
He is a
very
top, though.
strange. I mean, he is the top.
He is the top.
So,
Power top.
Fever Dream book. It just, I mean, this is a tough spot to be in because it's like, if it's not like one-to-one propaganda like Call of Duty is, you got to make it about this dumb like just Saturday morning like bullshit where they blowing up airplanes and bioweapons and shit.
This is the first time in the podcast we had a Saturday morning reference and it was bad.
What?
No.
Every time we say Saturday morning cartoon, it was great. Now this is bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and now we've broken
Because
the
this
streak.
wasn't. Well, I didn't watch these cartoons.
I didn't really feel connected to this one. I was trying to be in the good space for it. I read it like first.
None of my favorite characters were in there. Where's Snake Eyes?
Because it's there.
But he's
in the background,
in the back.
and he's quiet, just like he was supposed to be in his.
But like he doesn't even get
Nothing. No screen time.
named.
No, you're right.
Like they name everybody
You
in
named
that airplane.
You named him. You know he's there.
That's so.
That's
You're
your
right.
job.
I thought it was just another ninja.
That's your. I mean, he might.
That's right.
I mean, I couldn't even tell he was a ninja. All he had was fucking 2 guns, and he wore all black. I'm like,
Yeah.
is that him? Because
Maybe he's that new Snake Eyes.
Snowstorm is there. I'm like, wait, why is he there? Is he on their side? What's going on?
He's not Storm Shadow yet.
Storm Shadow.
Do I have to go back in the past and read the other G.I. Joe and Transformer crossovers to get like a
At your own
Snake Eyes versus Soundwave reconnaissance off?
At your own peril.
Yeah, do it.
I will not. I
Yeah,
will
good
not.
luck with that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on. We're gonna go right into talking about. Well, we finished Big Game, and then we've kind of covered that like pretty much every time we've done a comic book review. So
I
you
guess
guys,
we just review the last one.
yeah, for sure. Number 5, man. Number 5. It's finally here, and we got ourselves through it. Man, Pepe Larraz put his ankles in it.
I think he has cemented himself as my favorite comic artist of this era. His work with X-Men was fantastic.
Fuck yeah.
Anytime he gave Cyclops any fucking splash page was beautiful, and he fucking snapped on this issue.
He went nuts.
Yeah.
Like so many spreads, so many.
Somebody splashed up like,
chips.
I just want that.
Right.
I don't even know most of the fuckers, but that was a beautiful page.
Yeah.
That
This is
made
a
me
great
giggy.
send off, man. This is a great send off to a really fun ride.
Yeah.
Really fun ride.
Really
You know, I
enjoyed
think
it.
we had talked about this a little bit before the podcast. The Mark Millar books, I think we agree, and we've talked about this before when we go over like King of Spies and the Magic Order. His finishers always seem to be a little rushed and rough on the edges, right?
For sure.
Yeah, like his 2 to 3s are like super solid. Once you start getting around 4 and 5 issue, that's when it starts getting real shaky with just trying to fill in whatever
fill
the
it
fuck
in,
he
put it
can
on the plate. I
get
gotta
out,
rack it.
right?
Gotta finish.
There's not enough space. Just move this over so I can put these mashed potatoes down. I can't.
This one was also super fast, but I felt like he laid out so much groundwork in the other ones way better than I feel like he's ever done before.
Yeah.
That this one just climax battle after battle, and I was fucking here for it. I really liked the way that this ended.
It all finished like it all made sense. Like everything was there. You can't say like, oh, that came out of nowhere because that has happened before. Of like, wait, really?
Yeah, he's notorious for that.
That
in my
end like
book.
that, like fucking how Ambassadors ended. Like, really? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
wait. He didn't have an ability against that, and he just. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I guess.
just did. All right, cool.
Dead on arrival.
Yeah, but I really enjoy how this wrapped up. I am a little low key mad that the King of Spies didn't get to do anything. But I love that little panel
At least
in
he's
Moscow. He just shows up like, good heavens, the fuck's going on?
Oh my god,
Oh, aliens. All right.
that's crazy. Anyway,
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess I'll keep drinking. I don't know.
I mean, and what I said kind of happened with
Yeah,
Kick-Ass.
you know, that's like a couple of times.
Yeah.
You've called these.
Yeah,
it's great.
I think it was a great just come around
Yeah,
for Mark Millar in its own. Like, you know, this is like 10 years probably in the making, if not more.
I didn't.
Right?
The thing is,
little over.
I just want to know when he decided, like, because the way his stories are, they're so very self-contained. They could not be in the same universe, or they could. They don't like interrupt each other or anything like that.
Right.
So I do want to know when he decided to do a Stephen King and say, all right, they're all connected some way. Here's my little connected universe and stuff, and here I'm ending it because this is a great finale to all of this. And then at the end of it, he even gives you a roadmap of how to follow the entire story. Apparently, Nemesis comes right before this.
Yeah,
which I didn't even
Reload
know.
It or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
Reload It comes back, and then Ambassadors, and then
Yeah,
My man saw Avengers Endgame. He said, I can do that.
and he could. Yeah,
And he can.
And also, if not for nothing, I follow him on X now. He's fucking hilarious. Mark Millar is funny.
Okay.
Seen a few of his tweets. He's hilarious. He's a funny guy.
Also, I didn't even get this reference until I finally finished it. Wesley Gibson is what did you guys read Wanted or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know we discussed it or not because
You think some regular ass nobody is the secret ruler of the world?
No, it's just that I forgot. Like, oh yeah, he did this whole take over the world. Like,
Yeah,
away
he
from
did that
superhero-
shit.
Yeah, he did that in the very first one. Wanted. It's been so fucking forever since I read and watched the movie and everything. I forgot about it.
Yeah, James McAvoy did all right.
Yeah, he did good. Yeah.
They said, how did these guys with bullets take out all the superheroes? Well, now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know.
The man was determined. Really, really, really great issue, man.
Yes.
Again, my favorite issue is probably like 1 and 2. 1 and 2, really enjoy 1 and 2. I love a good startup. I love when the seasoning starts getting peppered on. But man, it was really hard not to put number 5 as my favorite just for the sheer amount of toll on these pages. He fucking worked. He labored on these.
I have to say, I think 5 is my favorite. Just the fact that like this is stuff with Kick-Ass, like he was so hyped to be part of this and he never got to, and he basically was just talking, just saved everybody. Like they were ready not to even enter the fight and everything before he said, well, you know, there's a sorcerer there. You guys like,
Right.
well, you know, it's an alien sorcerer.
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't
semantics?
technically count. He's like, yeah, it does. Yeah, right.
Like, are we really going to argue semantics? Come on, bro. It's
Right. You tried to get out of it on a technicality.
Yeah.
Come on, Miss Moonstone. You do better than that.
exactly.
You better.
And they did.
I will say as far as his ambassadors look at the end, I would be happy if they just kind of left his kick-ass colors alone. You know what I mean? Maybe had a.
Then he's gonna be confused for Jamaica.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Did they keep? Did they keep his colors?
No.
Oh,
They gave him an American flag.
Yeah.
Just like everybody else.
One thing me and Heidel talked about this. Like, I want to know: are we getting? Does that mean we are not getting another ambassador, or we are? Is he's going to be there as a?
Oh yeah, he's
so.
gonna be
Yeah.
there.
I would certainly.
Yeah, he left breadcrumbs for future stories, such as another
More nightclub.
Yeah, nightclub.
More nightclub. Yeah.
More ambassadors.
Definitely, it's going to be more Magic Order.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And it looks like maybe a return of Empress. The way that kind of ended with the king asking about his sorcerer or whatever. So
Oh yeah, like
I think
where
book
he's at.
4 was my favorite.
yeah.
I can see that. Whichever that book where Nemesis came in and kind of shredded the whole.
yeah,
that was
wiped the
2.
floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that was
that was
My whole thing was when Kick-Ass, he tried to first go get his roundabout of powers, and he didn't make it because he decided to be a hero on the way there.
I love that was also because they definitely made it. That's Spider-Man. He's their
Stop.
Spider. No, like this, like as like he's just. A
I get
hero
it.
For the,
He's
you get
there.
it.
Yeah.
But of course he's not Spider-Man. Come on,
Never. He'll
Just-
never be Spider-Man. He's better. No, I'm
you
kidding.
don't care.
No, I don't.
And the people in the world will just don't care about Kick-Ass because, well, yeah, what's her name? The Korean girl that's the ambassadors. She's like, I need to find somebody.
Korea.
Yeah, Korea.
She had like a real name though.
Korea.
We don't. She's
yeah,
Korea.
I'm not gonna butcher.
We're
that.
not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Fair. Like, oh, I don't know who's gonna be my ambassador. They're like, do you?
Nah, not him.
No, I'll take it. Well, guy, I'll take it.
Yeah, now he was like, you know what? Okay. I saw him flying around and shit. Like, I don't know where he got those powers from, but he could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really, really sick end. It was really cool. I'm actually glad that came out. I'm glad that happened.
Yeah.
It came out of nowhere, and I'm like, we didn't know we would want something like this, and then he proved us wrong. I'm like, damn. And then like, oh shit, and just realizing like, damn, I've been reading these for years. I remember all this shit. It was nice.
And I'm 100%. I will be honest. I still don't know who that lady is.
Which one?
The one who supposedly survived all this.
The redhead lady.
Yeah, I still don't know.
She's
who
probably
that
in
is.
Wanted.
I
She's in
don't
something.
know, but
She's in something.
I don't know her.
Oh, okay.
And that was the cool thing about this is that even if you had just a smidget of
Knowledge.
equity into the Mark Millar universe, there's something there for you.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
I was there for
it made
Wesley.
it made it very easy to just pick up and you'd be like, oh, these franchises are so almost like mainstream now because of all the success that the films that come from his works have done, that just jumping in here I was able to be like, oh, that is Eggy, or that is such and such. Like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like seeing these characters that I have no ties to their comic backgrounds, but I have ties to the movies, and I was able to pick this up right away. So this is very friendly for just people just walking in and finding it.
I do have just like you wonder did anyone recognize who those people were at the very, very end?
Oh, the superheroes, the grand superheroes that showed up, or
No, when
in that
Thor?
little universe.
The little Thor universe.
yeah,
Yeah.
when-
Oh, there was a book that came out. He, the artist he did it with was Greg Calupo, I believe. It was a book called Reborn, and it's about this like fairy tale universe where people go when they die. Like I only read like the first issue of it. I think we may have had it on the back burner for the pod, but went with something else.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, have you ever read that? They just gave it enough to where it's like, okay, they very much explained like what happens when you go here and you can get that. That's like a quick walk away.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
It was enough.
And
Yeah, it was
And the
enough.
little dog.
I even like that. It's like, oh, it could be like, oh shit, are they setting up? But they're like, nah,
Nah, I don't
Say,
like the
oh
way
yeah,
that
cool.
was.
It's gonna be more. And
no,
yeah,
So who was the guy in the bed then?
yeah. That's what
that's
I'm saying.
Nemesis.
Oh.
He lived.
Kill his ass.
I don't know why they didn't kill him.
ass.
They said he. At first, I thought the West was like, no, he got
Yeah,
his
me
head
too. I was
exploded.
like,
he regenerated.
he regenerated his hit.
But no, oh yeah, no, he's ready to kill everyone. He said he's going to kill everyone. He has a list that's like 13,000.
It grows every
lists
day.
It grows every day. Like, no, he needs to die. He needs to disappear.
I will accept his continuance if it is the guy from King of Spies that is his next third down partner.
Ooh.
Because that would be hot.
Ooh.
I would love to see that. He's already a superhero.
Do you get it, Mark? We want the king to reign.
The king. All right.
We're investing
King
now,
must
Mark.
reign.
Keep going.
You gave me too much. I need more.
I need more.
You know? So with that being said, we can kind of move on to our next book series that just wrapped up, Arcade Kings. We only talked about that once or two times on the pod.
That's why when this was put in the docket and 5 issues were all of a sudden put in our lap, I was like, hey, I'm going to let y'all take care of this.
Yeah. Enjoy that, guys.
I will.
How was it?
Fun.
Very fun.
This was fun.
As I said from the beginning, it's a very good little love letter to somebody who's a fan of like fighting games and
Arcade culture as a whole and whatnot.
for sure. The art is beautiful. It's vibrant.
If only we weren't broke boys.
Man,
Yeah. We got to go to Galloping Ghost.
for sure.
When the last time you been?
It's been a while.
Like 2-3 years ago? Maybe more. No, 4 years ago.
Due for a re-up.
Same.
Yeah.
Really due for a re-up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, right to it. Dylan Burnett writes a really, really heartfelt story here about like two brothers, and I can relate to that personally, of growing together and finding yourself as your own man. And then
I
just
also have a
kinda-
brother.
What? That's not true. No,
I made that up. I'm just kidding. No.
yeah, you don't have. Do you really?
Yeah, we all have brothers here.
are.
Shush.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I just really dug it. If I had to choose an issue that was probably my favorite, I think when he fought that lady at the arcade. So that was probably 2.
Minerva
Yeah,
or Plum.
I like Plum, but I like Minerva. Just period. I'm glad that character.
Minerva was
stuck
cool.
around to
It
the
was
end.
badass.
Very
From what I
cool.
read, yeah.
Yeah.
She's fucking cool.
Dope.
Who did Plum? Like, where did she learn from? She's just that bad bitch in the street, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
learn to be
the
a
street.
tough.
She
learn
learned
to
from
look
the
at
streets.
learn to look after the weaker ones.
By beating their asses.
Beating their asses. Yeah, super fun. I would highly recommend it. I'm just gonna put it.
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
there.
Like from what I've read and everything, from like the first issue you read and what I read as issue 2 and everything, yeah, it's great. You know,
Yeah,
just,
I remember reading the first issue and thinking it had something really special and unique going for it, and you kept bringing it up every chance that you could, saying how good it was.
Yeah,
It was one of those issues that always like landed at the same time that other big stuff landed, and I'm like,
gotta choose.
yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
that
not
hurt
many
my
questions to
pockets.
even be like asked or answered in here. It gets all kind of cut and dry. You can accept things for what they are as they come at you.
Was there any sort of like lead up to like maybe you'll get more, or is it kind of just one
Yeah,
and
the
done?
The
end.
ending felt like there's a promise of more,
Yeah.
but there might not be.
Okay.
And I would be fine either way.
Yeah.
The resolution that contained itself inside the story was more than enough. You know, the brothers came together. You know, they're both equally strong in their own way, as they were, getting to at some point. You know, Dad's a villain, get him out of here.
Yeah, that's
But he's still out there somewhere.
of course.
Because if you don't find the body,
There's, I mean, unless you like,
He's Rugal, but he died like geese.
oh,
He got shot out. He just all the way down. All right, where's Geese's body?
we don't know. But here's another tournament. You
Yep.
guys want to be arcade kings? They didn't say that, but kings.
they might as well.
They might as well have.
You want to be king?
Might as well winked at the camera.
King.
No, but I just can't say enough that how much I enjoyed the book. I highly recommend if you're a fan of fighting games and you're into like really vibrant, bright colors, and you don't want something that's super serious, but like all the pages are gorgeous.
Is it like you watch Kid KO, right?
Okay, KO? No.
Okay, oh,
I didn't watch not too much of it now.
Okay, I mean, it reminded me of that, but like way more out there, like in the more action in its story and everything. Not like they're standing in one place and doing the same thing over and over again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah, cool.
But yeah,
I would have been okay if you called it Lakewood Plaza Turbo.
what?
I'll explain that later.
Yeah.
What did he say to me?
That's what it was called before. It was called OKKO.
Shut up.
Okay.
That's how we feel when you bring up Five Nights at Freddy's.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Shame him
Shut
for being
up.
different.
Yeah.
And then
Don't you
we'll shame
dare-
you for
Look
being
at-
different.
Look at this unuseful knowledge that you carry around in your head.
I know, bro. Help me.
Yeah.
Learn how to use a screwdriver.
But I know how to.
Drink some more then.
Yeah.
Get some of that shit out
That's
of there.
part of learning how to use a screwdriver. Drinking.
Yeah.
You find me one mechanic who doesn't drink beer.
Like I can't.
One handyman.
I literally can't.
I'll show you a liar.
Did we had something?
Unless you wanted to talk about
Speed Force.
Speed Force, which I don't know if everybody read.
We can quickly get through Speed
Listen,
Force.
I looked at Speed Force and I was like, oh.
Not for us. That's not for us. But at the same time, I get it. I just don't know.
It's not. Okay.
No, that was a girl at first.
What?
Avery Hull?
China? China
Avery,
Fire?
yeah.
China
Avery
Fire?
Hull.
Yeah.
Hole.
There's no person born in China whose name is Avery. Stop it.
Well, here it is.
I know that.
And she has purple hair.
The thing is, though, it's not. I know you keep saying it's not for. It's not for them either. They wouldn't read this shit. They wouldn't. This is what we.
Is that for young adults?
Fuck no. They're not. They're gonna think this is cringe as fuck.
I thought it was cringe as fuck, and I'm a millennial.
Yeah, and I didn't even think I said that word right.
Now I want to be fair. I want to be clear. I don't think it's a bad comic. I think for something that's not the Flash, actually, it's like a cool, fun little what the kids are doing, whatever.
Spotify.
It's a Teen Titans book.
But when they get to the specifics about what's going on,
Yeah.
it's kind of like hard because I know there's a millennial twice my age writing this dialogue.
Yes.
And I'm like,
The guy
getting to that whole,
a guy who is running a not Spotify, like Simpliphone or whatever the fuck, is like using it to control people or whatever.
Why not? That's a cool story.
Because that's what the kids listen to, right?
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah, they let music ruin their brains.
Shut up.
Yeah,
The storyline, it makes sense. Like, if you had to find something to do that the Justice League wouldn't stump on, why the fuck not?
I know with the second, because one, and then they mentioned that apparently there are two Wallies. Like, I'm like, whoa. I was like, oh, there's Wally West. Okay. But they're like, no, I'm Wallace West. Like, oh.
He's grown up.
Yeah.
And there's another Wally. He's white.
We covered this.
Yeah, we covered that.
We covered this.
I forget. I don't care about Flash.
It's okay.
That's actually fair.
Shout out to Masa Menos making an appearance.
I know. That was the best thing in this comic, honestly. I haven't seen them in fucking a decade.
We don't know who that silver-haired dad is in their mind, telling them to do this, do that. And shout outs to the translations. Thank fucking God.
Fine, right?
Because I was like, am I going to be out of the loop?
Now you learned a little, and you guys learn, at least from this book, you'll learn something. Right?
Stop putting foreign languages in the comic books that come out over here without subtitles. Teach us the words you are using.
Right, I want to know what they're saying.
You think I'm going to go to Google and Google this shit and let
No,
it tell me
because
the
then
wrong
I can't
thing?
talk bad about people.
No, you shouldn't be talking back. No,
in the grocery store.
No, you have to be able to do
they're
that.
not going to put those words in those comics.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's definitely meant to be for a younger crowd.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't hate it. It's just that there's a lot of stuff that is like hard to get through, specifically the dialogue and how the young people talk to each other. I didn't even care. The story point is fine. Why not? I mean, it's a comic book about
Bet.
teen superheroes.
That I don't care about.
Why wouldn't they do that? That's like an episode. If you watch that in an episode of Teen Titans, you'd be like, "Oh man, that was funny."
No, they wouldn't.
What a good Flash episode this was, the Teen Titans.
Exactly. But
Which it kind of was.
exactly, it just didn't have the other members, so it was fine. But that, I don't know what to do about that. But that dialogue, that gap, clearly,
that gap.
man, that was hard. I was like, "Ah!" If I turn the page and there's more of them talking, I'm gonna.
Oh my God, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Don't say bet again, please.
Feel so old.
You know, I raised an eyebrow when they were all talking with the two Flashes and Superboy. They said, "Hey man, Superboy said I can't join you guys today, the whole day.
for
Me
no reason.
with my super speed and super strength
superpowers
has to take all day to clean the chicken coop."
Yeah, he has to be.
The one.
He is spending time with his family. That's what that. It doesn't matter how fast he is because they want him to be there the whole day. You know how it is with family. When you go visit them, it's a whole day thing.
pretty much.
Okay, they don't care how fast you are. Like, all right, I'm done. Like, no, I got something else.
Oh, and especially if he found out they're about to fight the Beta Raider, they'd be like, "No, I've got other shit to do. Y'all can handle
Yeah,
this.
you got it.
Y'all be all right."
Mom said I got some shit to do. It's okay.
Yeah, I gotta clean the chicken coop and get some bread.
Think about Mas and Menos. All you got to do is just separate them.
Yeah,
Not in this book.
they're hard to separate.
They're hard to separate.
Apparently, they're supposed to be next to each other.
and there's a whole
Static electricity.
And they look like they're just like
They got tall.
They got bigger, so I don't think
They
they're
lost
like.
all the baby fat.
I could be wrong. I haven't seen them in forever. I don't think they need each other anymore like that.
Nah.
I don't think they need that to do the speed thing.
they're a package deal.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, they
They're
are.
a package-
Mas y menos.
No, I'm just saying,
with a name like that, they have to be a package deal. They have to be.
I feel like they are a package deal, but like they don't have to like be touching all of it.
It's like the Wonder Twins. You don't want a Wonder Twin.
Exactly.
well,
I don't want Wonder Twins, but if there were one of them, I mean,
Even less.
even less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you
that
ordered the
depends.
Wonder Twins and only one showed up, you'd be mad.
Well, what if they can still do everything?
Especially if
without
it's a
the other?
motherfucker
No.
that turns into a bucket.
Right. You can keep.
Oh,
that
shut
one.
up! I've been in things since like
He'll
the
turn into a
60s.
bucket and I'll piss in it.
Fuck.
Do something, but doesn't he just twin to unshapeshift anyway?
Something like that. I don't know.
No,
Kinky,
they- no,
what's
they-
going on here?
They went away from that. Okay, they could do everything by themselves.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to just cover the last one that we read?
Which one was that?
Blade.
We did
Who?
talk about Blade.
Oh yeah, we did read.
I didn't
was
read
on the list. I didn't read.
You didn't read Blade? It was
No, I didn't
good.
get caught.
How was?
Yeah.
I'm
It's very
going
good.
to. I'm going to. Now that I don't have to rush it, that's what's going to
Yeah.
happen. But if you guys read
it did seem really, really fast because it's while reading this, it's tough to pinpoint like what kind of person or what kind of type of character Blade is throughout this book. He just kind of does things.
He's just
and-
angry all the time.
Listen, it happens when you have.
and everything just reflects off of him, regardless of whether he did something was good or bad.
Yeah, he's hot-headed.
Yep.
He goes through shit.
You know.
And Stephen Strange got to buckle him down every once in a while.
What?
Like
Yeah,
you know,
Dr. Strange showed up. He said, "Hey man, why are you so angry?" He said, "Fuck you, sorcerer." And he was like, "Okay."
Whoa, damn. Okay.
No, that's what he did basically.
I need to-
He like broke. He turned into a full cat and broke his vase.
What the?
He goes, "I bet that's expensive." And Dr. Strange is like, "Very." Just makes it back.
He said, "I'm gonna get up and go through all the rooms and break all your shit." Why? You know I can. He's like, "You know I can fix it, Blade. You know I can." Why? Like he literally told him that.
I need to read this.
Yeah,
Just
But
for that. Just-
Blade showed up, got his ass whooped again
Aw.
by the Adana.
Dude, Doctor Strange was talking to him like he was like his little nephew.
He was.
He said,
I felt.
I can use this
Yeah.
weapon. You know, that's the weapon talking, right? No. All right, Blade. Well, you go ahead and do you, buddy. Smacks him in the butt. Go get her.
He's like, send me to her, and you're not gonna do nothing.
And the
Send
next
me
time-
to her. All right?
And the next time you see Blade, he's sitting there like this. I don't know what happened.
Oh my god! What the? Oh my god! I missed out.
we missed out.
We
Yeah.
missed out. Fuck.
Literally, Doctor Strange is me talking to my nephew as he's getting ready to jump off the couch. Like, you're gonna hurt yourself. No, I'm not. I'm
gonna
You're
do
hurt
it.
yourself.
I told you.
Talking down to his ass. And he's Blade. And like that's what I mean. Like that shit like that happened. And then he gets up, puffs his chest out, and you're supposed to be afraid of him. You know what I mean?
I love it. I love this Blade. He goes, fine. If you're not gonna help me, I'm gonna go get my daddy Dracula. So now he went to go get
Yeah, dude. So he's asking for help, and he asked for help. Doctor Strange helped him the best way the Sorcerer Supreme can, because he's a busy man.
Yeah.
And then Blade's like, well, if you're not gonna help me because you gave me the warning about using this weapon, you gave me the warning about who we're fighting and what we should do. If you ain't gonna help me, then I'll go help myself. Dracula, please, could you teach me how to be a vampire?
Wow.
He's gonna be taught to be a vampire.
He's gonna be taught.
I don't know where this is going. This shit's insane.
But you know what? I'm already here, so
Yeah.
keep it coming.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, he put Adana put a demon in his girlfriend's, and now he's gonna sit there while she's just possessed the whole time.
Which is like a passive aggressive thing to do, truth be told. Like she didn't kill her.
So passive aggressive.
She like put like a really intense space heater in her chest, and she's like, "Oh my god, it hurts!" And they just said, "Here you go." They put a necklace over her. Blade, you gonna save me? He said, "Yeah."
Nice. I gotta get caught up.
Like the best thing that we can do for her, literally, is just to kill her. He goes, no.
He's nah. I just tapped that last issue. Nah, I'm going back for seconds. Put this necklace on. I'll be back.
She's just fucking squirming and just suffering in the corner.
Oh no.
He's put a sheet over her.
Yeah, I'll be back next issue.
The only person who didn't want to be around there is the only person who wound up getting punished. The other girl just walked away and said, "Blade, you gonna be okay?" Yeah, I'll be okay.
Shit, man. I'm really looking forward to that fucking that other Batman. I walk in there every other week.
Which one? Oh, with
Gargoyle
the
Gotham. I'm like, where is issue 2?
Which one?
Gargoyle of Gotham.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Come back in
what the
February.
fuck is going on?
Yeah, you know that black label is going to take like 6 months.
You know how thick those things are.
Yeah, it takes like 6 months for them to come
So
out.
what was the next one? We're still waiting for the next Vicious Cycle. Remember that?
Yeah, man, I've been waiting on that for a while. Like I said, don't even put that on my pull list. I don't even know if they're coming back.
Yeah.
Damn, it's like that fucking Ultra Mega all over again.
Oh, Miss Ultra
Is
Mega.
that even a thing anymore?
No,
what happened? Is
no,
that?
No, I don't know.
Wait,
what
it's
happened.
done?
It's just done. It's
They
discontinued.
just stopped doing.
Done.
Stop releasing. What the fuck?
Like
That was so
they didn't
good.
even. They just got to the. They just showed us the city, and they're like, okay, this kid is gonna take up and do it now, and then
And
it's
it's done.
stopped. That and that other fucking book about
We Live.
No. That one. I think that one wrapped up. That other
No, that one we know why they stopped because they owed a lot of money.
Oh.
They owed them a lot of money.
Oh, never mind.
the tournament with the 5 beasts.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
5 beasts.
Yeah, like that shit stopped at 3 with the cooking demon or whatever, and we just never got like 4 or 5.
Orphan and the 5 Bs?
Yeah,
That's.
Is it that?
you stop. I've been
Is it bad
waiting.
when you get
I've been
reminded
waiting
about
since
good
last
stuff?
year.
That
I
just-
thought they were just on hiatus.
They're still on hiatus for a long ass time.
I mean, I know hiatus is its own like level of purgatory in itself, but there's still hope in hiatus.
They ain't no hope.
Shit is going down. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if paper's just more expensive, but Jesus Christ, like they just printed issue 2 of fucking some other shit that just came out like last year. I'm like, whoa, that's still going. Damn.
We got to see what the artists and the writers are working on that were on those books. If they're working on like 3 or 4 other products, then yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Well, I know for sure. We live the Inaki brothers. Is that
Miranda brothers? Yeah.
The Miranda brothers were owed a lot of money. Fuck. It was a gigantic dispute with them and other things, which is why I think Ultra
fuck.
Mega, like they weren't just paying. They just weren't paying them.
That's
So they owed a lot. I think there was like a lawsuit or some other shit. I didn't really look too much into it, but
They just risked it. Like, you know what?
yeah, once I saw that, it was like they're like, yeah, we're not finishing. Like
That's
that's,
fucking
it.
horrible.
At least you got season.
I got the first We
the first
Live.
run.
That's cool.
Yeah, you got the first arc.
We'll
you
just-
got
we'll
half of black, half of the regular
White,
version.
whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. We could imagine what it ended like. I guess. I don't know.
No.
Man,
No.
that Orphan and the 5 Beasts really put me down. I'm like,
It's
what the
is
fuck?
Nocturne.
No,
That's
Noctera.
going.
Noctera
Not-
and that Keanu Reeves one is still going strong. I'm like,
I thought that Keanu Reeves finished.
it did,
did.
but they're like, we need more.
because they're still working
There
on
was-
that show. Oh,
So it finished, but it got left with a cliffhanger, and there was a one-off where shows how he's responsible for the sinking of Atlantis.
wait,
right.
wait.
I was not ready for that. That was not on the bingo card this year.
there was a Cthulhu cult that summoned Cthulhu using the King of Atlantis, and he was the sole protector of Atlantis. So he started fighting Cthulhu,
Wow, cool.
and then within the fight, it was so massive that it sunk the entire.
so
Berserker, the one man. All right.
so he was. Wow. Okay.
He punched the shit out that octopus face
Hey, I did
motherfucker.
good. I did good. I did good. Did guys?
Oh, there's no one left?
Oh.
All right, I guess I'll just go to America
damn.
now.
That shit was Looney Tunes, man.
Crazy. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of shit to look forward to.
Yeah.
and
And apparently some shit not to look forward to.
yeah.
A couple of X-Men books finished. Cable and Bishop book finished. The Children of the Atom.
Okay.
That finished with some. I got mixed reviews on that. There's a couple more issues for I think
That Jean Grey wrap up?
the Jean Grey that wrap up.
Oh, that became its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. Jean Grey had her own book.
I couldn't get into it.
It's slow,
Yeah,
But it's
it's
good.
very slow.
but it's good.
And I think the Madeline Pryor is about to wrap up, and the Magic and the kind of I want to say Teen Titans, but the young X-Men that's about to wrap up too. Is like Realm.
Oh.
The after the fall of the X has been a little slow picking up, but I can see where stuff is going, and I don't know. We'll see.
I'm gonna jump
getting
on that.
excited.
I'm gonna jump on that X shit. I'm trying to get caught up with Black Panther and the Green
That's
Lantern.
still going.
Yeah, they're on 6.
Okay. What about Green Lantern?
Same thing. They just came out with 3.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to get caught up on that.
I have not read the next issue of Godzilla versus Justice League or whatever, and Kong. Oh yeah, Kong's there, but the internet has not made me forget.
Watch your fucking mouth.
You heard what I said.
The only monkeys we care about are Saiyans.
Okay, it's true. But the internet has not let me forget. Like this shit came out and the internet exploded. Like, oh my god, you see? And because he lost. He went again.
For now,
he went to go talk to Godzilla. He was like, "Hey, so are you gonna be cool, or are you gonna let me like take you somewhere else, or are you gonna try and make a ruckus?" And Godzilla, it's like, that look in your eyes said you're gonna you're gonna try to do some shit. And the heat like lit up and everything, like he's about to do his blast. Like, shit, and then
so Superman got hit with one blast.
I don't know. I didn't read the whole fight and everything. So,
Superman's gonna get up and.
No, he's not.
Speaking of Superman,
I am trying to catch up with this that Miss Marvel.
Oh yeah.
If the next issue doesn't coincide with the current events of what's going on in the X-Men books, she's right back to where she started and having irrelevant stories.
Yep, I read 2 issues of that shit and put it back down.
Damn, yo.
I mean, she did. I still won't forgive what they did to her in that Spider-Man comic. She just died.
Look, we're not going to talk about her death for fucking 5 minutes. She died for 5 minutes. We ain't going to talk about it.
She died because of the Marvel machine.
The Marvel.
She was dead for 5 minutes because she is the Marvel machine.
Yeah, she's literally the Marvel machine. Yeah. There's also a new Captain Marvel series. I picked up the #1. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to see what's going on with that.
I'll let you know what the Wonder Woman's gone to.
You were going to say something about Superman. Are you still watching?
Superman Lost. It's still going.
It's still going.
Yeah, issue 7 is dope.
Oh yeah, they're getting to 9 or 8, right?
Yeah,
and they're stopping.
Yeah, what was the other Superman book? We had Superman Lost. And what was the other
regular Superman?
Yeah, the regular Superman. That shit was whack.
Good. They both started. It turned whack.
I mean, I wasn't with the whole Lex Luthor's in my ear shit.
Oh, in the first
what? No, I love that. All right, I gotta catch up.
I love Luthor talking shit to Superman the whole time. I love it.
That's fair.
I gotta catch up. Huh?
Yeah, with the whole Parasite thing, I forgot that was still going.
Yeah, I'll give you guys spoilers about Lost when we get done. That'll make you really want to jump into it. But I don't want to put it out.
Okay,
I still get over him just watching that girl like.
But yeah, man. To wrap it up, big game, Heat, Arcade Kings, Heat,
Speed Force.
It's
all right.
Not for us.
If you're you're into that, go for it.
Blade, we are happy that you have a book going.
Yes,
for sure. It's longer than I've ever seen the Blade book go.
I know. I'm like, it's been years.
Yeah. So, I mean, you'd have to be Black Panther to get this kind of this kind of length. So.
I kind of forgot we had a black, American superhero. There he is.
Yeah, there's another one.
There's another. Yeah, cool.
So yeah,
I laughed a little bit because how the news came out that they're they're casting the new Silver Surfer. Yeah. And my brother why are they casting different people? Why can't we just get like the regular Silver Surfer? I'm like, who the fuck cares about the Silver Surfer?
Right.
My dad.
I was joking like the Silver Surfer's job is to herald other characters in. He's not important. The Silver Surfer is not an important character.
I heard.
And I was blowing shit out my ass. But then I started I went to go look up all the most recent comic Silver Surfer had, and that's all he's doing is being a second fiddle to everybody else's comics.
Well, yeah, that one, the one we read.
Yeah, Silver Surfer Black.
Silver Surfer Black was the one. I feel like the 1 ounce of respect where it was just him.
No, remember he brought that guy back from the dead.
The whole purpose of Silver Surfer Black was to give more context to Null,
his black friend. And then one time.
And then the next most recent book was Ghostlight.
Yeah,
to bring in a new character. Silver Surfer is not meant to be his own character. He's only meant for to hold other people up right now.
That's why he's silver. He's a mirror. He's
the cosmic cum shot.
You're sounding pretty woke right now, Clarence.
Silver is second.
But it used to be. But it used to be a man. So why
Norrin Rad.
No one cares.
Norrin Rad.
Don't care.
I swear, nerds will find any reason to just
Oh yeah, that thing that they're being cast as
a lady. Yeah.
Is that a real thing? I wasn't.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It wouldn't be the first time there was a woman Silver Surfer anyway.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time. Aunt May was Silver Surfer for a time.
But they want their man first.
Yeah, they want their man.
Then they can do their whatever.
If he has a dick, then everything he does will be like.
Then we can always fall back on that.
As long as his name is Norrin Rad.
Sure, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't care either way. Rather
get him off the surfboard, put him in a car.
It's not like they have silver. It's Silver Surfer, not Silver Man.
Exactly. There you go. Gender neutral.
Gender neutral. Yeah, and he's a fucking no thing.
No, stand on 10.
No, I was gonna he's a silver fucking weird person that flies around in space who gives a fuck.
The whole point of the
General
Silver
Zod.
Surfer for the general populace is for him to herald Galactus' coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
He is Galactus is coming.
He doesn't matter what he looks like or what gender he is. All he does is say, "Hey, he's coming," and then he
He's
looks
Paul
up.
Revere
Yeah,
of the sky.
He's literally Paul Revere's face.
right.
He's coming.
He's coming. You guys are gonna die.
Are you guys gonna just bend over, or are you gonna just?
You guys gonna move?
The,
All
no,
right.
the,
All
real,
right, he's gonna eat you.
the real question is: are we getting the smoke cloud again? Are we getting
Yes.
the bucket hat?
Yes.
Or are we getting the fleet
No.
armada?
They tested it in Eternals. Remember? We kind of just got our
What
little-
Eternals?
Oh yeah, right. So smoke cloud.
Yeah.
We're getting a smoke cloud.
Oh God, I hope not. Because that big god dude was pretty cool. So
Yeah,
if
that
they
one-
make him one with a real face, that'd be cool.
That the only good scene in that movie was the end.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Hey,
like,
didn't they show Eternity or the Living Tribunal?
they showed something.
no.
They showed
Wait,
that big
did they?
I
dude.
think they showed Eternity or one of the two.
What's that big
Where?
god's
Oh
name?
wait, you talk about
Yeah,
the
they had Eternity in Love and Thunder.
I knew you. Damn it! Look at you. You did it.
Oh.
You did it.
He did
Oh,
it
shit.
again. He
It's
dropped
gone
that
already.
Fucking
It's gone. You did it.
Yeah, that movie ruined yet another character.
Everything.
yeah.
Right? It's too late.
Just
Do
touches.
you realize how bad this movie
No,
is?
I know how bad it is. I just don't want to talk about it.
No,
because
No.
you talked
The
about
more
it.
the more we dig up, the more we see the garbage that was funneled into this fucking compact, shitty, stinky little package.
Right.
Yeah, let's review.
That's a
Thor.
dirty diaper, man. That's a dirty fucking
And
diaper.
ain't no one throwing it away yet.
And I will say, I don't want to be the person that finds fault with every single thing. Like, you can have fun with it if you're in the right headspace, but goddamn, like
That's,
so
had too much
hard.
fun.
that's the exception.
Yeah,
What kind of
That's the
fun
exception.
There's such a thing as too much fun.
yeah. If you have too much fun, you're gonna ruin it. There you go.
That's what
Yep.
it is.
There's too much sugar in this cake.
If your movie needs a DLC, like a patch update, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
We failed so far. With that being said, I guess that's the end of our comic book review. If you like what you've seen here, please like and subscribe. You can follow us anywhere at Thirsty Nerds. Did you guys read any of the comics we talked about? Are there any comics you guys are excited about reading?
Did we miss some bangers? Did we miss anything?
Yeah, did we miss something? Because I go in there every fucking week, man, and I try and buy some shit that's like new or whatever, and I always default to the big three.
Hey, you do pretty good.
I try, man. I think this year I'm gonna try and start, which may be harder for you guys. You may have to do some extra homework, but I'm gonna have to start looking at the indie people, see what they get going on.
Okay.
Yeah, 110%, man.
I don't mind doing the extra work. Or hell, I don't even mind buying a comic as long as, I'm willing.
Yeah, because
Like I bought that witch one. That witch wasn't that bad.
it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
I've spent money on horror wars.
yeah, you bought that God Slap,
I did.
which I still have not fucking gotten, and I hate that I gave that loser money.
What's critical? Where's my fucking comic book
I need
at, man?
I'm gonna add him
Honestly,
on
he
Twitter.
can keep
I'm
it. I don't want it. I don't want anything from him.
I just don't
Get your
understand.
money back at least.
I don't understand why I didn't get
It's
my
$5.
fucking.
I'm a baller.
It was a digital copy. I'm like, where'd it go? Like I was waiting for that code. I'm like, and I'm still getting
pixels.
I'm still getting advertising from his company, from the bad.
You didn't even get the fucking digital download?
No, I didn't bite the physical. I bought the digital. I didn't even get it.
100% at him, or just hit him in the DMs like, hey, bro, like, is there like a waiting period for this shit?
We're getting ripped off left and right.
either
I can't
that
get my
or-
pants and
Yeah.
or my comics.
I'm saying, with all that money, you could at least afford to fucking change your shirt.
Right? Fuck.
Nah,
Nah, man, playing white tee.
plain white tee.
There's a song
Sometimes
about it.
black.
That bitch is crusty.
There's a song about it.
Crusty. He's crusty. It's crusty.
Hey,
Not-
Moise is cool.
Nah, he's not cool.
Yeah, he is cool. I like him.
Not for me.
He don't have to be for you.
Nah, bro. That's a no. I'm
Anyway,
not gonna try to alienate
that was-
our audience.
That was our episode.
That was our review, guys. Tell us what you think. You read any of this heat? Let us know.
And make sure you follow us and all the streaming platforms. You can find us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you can get your podcasting needs. Thirsty Nerds Podcast. You can follow me as Just_Uno on Instagram and X.
You can find me at King Creates X, all K's no C's on TikTok.
You can follow me at Stooge Prime on X.
You can follow me at Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
That's right. And you have yourself a wonderful day,
Peace out, nerds.
nerds.